I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fake. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. A couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and love me.
Well, Brock, we've got one more in store for the holiday, and it is a great one. The NFL on EA Sports has arrived in Maryland. Welcome to M&T Bank Stadium, football fans, for a primetime divisional showdown in the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. It's the visiting Cincinnati Bengals taking on the host Baltimore Ravens. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Hey, Alpha, tonight!
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Lamar now from the gun. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up here.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, middle.
First down, here's Lamar. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Taylor to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up. So we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
He's just set.
Right to the air, Burrow. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point in this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Now, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
21-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. He's only just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And they're on him quickly there after that catch, so the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Hey, middle. Yeah. Sit hard. Sit hard. You change it. Sit hard.
Jackson now on 3rd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. They'll cobble together a yard there. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Gun.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Here we go.
Now they send their back in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
180.
That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment.
On 2, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go,
They've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
34-yard line.
On 1, right?
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 180.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Brown again. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taking a chance to the end zone. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Hey, tonight. Middle. You at A.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
Bengals 47-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Bails out of... Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Hey, report.
To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a late score and tie it before the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Taylor to return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11, 11, 11.
First down, Burrow to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here we go.
We motion the tight end over. Burrow now on first down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
It's hot. Hot. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
They want to run it across. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go.
Here's Lamar. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Jackson to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Taylor to return. Races past midfield. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, Kate. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion, setting their offense up for success.
On first down, here's Burrow. Hits his running back. He gets loose down the right side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First and 10 from the 32. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
13.
First down throw for Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. On the move, hit it right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
You're second and 10 from the 21. Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
12.
Burrow on the play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
9 yards. It's second down.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19.
Right 80. Right side. Back.
Burrow from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got Gesicki complete. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bengals have a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Burrow on first down. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Brown on the inside give. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. It was the all-pro who hauled him down, Trey Hendrickson.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation. That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
One, ready?
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Let's get set. Right in. Stop.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Return. Hey, hey.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Andrews snags another one. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Taylor to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
On 2.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. 12. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 mighty. Stop.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Burrow now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Going with Brown on the ground. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Justin Matabike making that stop. One quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Handoff headed left to Brown. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go.
On the ground, Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down, get to Brown. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Which is a gain of 3 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On 2.
So 1st down from the 41.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On one, ready?
Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go.
Now we give up the middle to Piron. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. And it's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right 80.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And before we step away, Brock, you and I were talking about this last night at dinner, and I just want everyone to know the chance to play on this day in an NFL game and to win this game. How is it viewed and valued by the guys out there?
It really is different. I mean, it feels like a primetime game, but you know, especially if you love football,